and I'll flash the torch on you. And hello?
Hello?
Yeah.
Just to prove that we're not really kangaroo shooting in the outback. There's not much light in Sydney these days.
No,
Whatever happened to the old place?
Yeah, is that helping, Bill, or is that...
We're in the middle of King's Cross here, and we've, as you see, we have torches.
Yep. Do you want me to take that auto torch?
This is a fluoro light here. Was it Dean's Cafe?
Yep.
Good cafe here. Free plug.
Yeah, for Dean's Cafe in Kellett Street in King's Cross. Serve a damn fine coffee for a cowboy, I'll tell you that. Now, you were on the subject of Dax, this young dude who seems to be getting a lot of interest on the YouTube.
Well, what can you say about Dax? Well, I could see that as time went on, the shirts and the ties got more and more interesting.
Yeah.
Now, I ask you, what do you think about the medications for ADHD for children?
Well, I'm glad you asked me that, Bill, because when it comes to medication, I'm a damn guru. But, yeah, well, what I can't understand is I need the damn medication to give me the energy. So, this is to sort of lower the tone a bit, is it?
It's lower the tone some.
Yeah, well, I don't know. I mean, I've got a couple of nephews with the condition and that type of thing, and I tell you what, they can cause a little bit of a ruckus at home when they... but ADHD, that's where you
can't concentrate.
You can't concentrate. What were we talking about? Well, look, I just think, medical science improves all the time, and I'd like to thank my good friends at Roche, and,
excuse me? Roche? Oh, that's right. Yeah, Burroughs, we took over Roche. Yeah, you can say thanks.
Oh, thanks, yeah. And, what have you got a Roche? Because I could sure as hell use a smoke right now.
No, but I used to snort insect killer. I don't do that much more in my old age, but as you know, my family, the one that died is going, they own all that shit.
What, insect killer?
Oh, the Roche, Burroughs and Roche and all that.
You used to have the old IBM computers too, didn't you?
Oh, yeah, well, that was a dang of a thing.
Yeah.
As soon as I left there and took all the typewriters, the thing went bust. But we won't talk about that. Yeah.
Well, look, I think, what am I talking about at the moment? I'm talking about ADHD.
You're talking between the legs of a cowboy.
Well, sounds a bit Brokeback Mountain for me, Bill, but imagine that's your type of thing. But, So, now, ADHD's fine, and Dax is on YouTube, and and I just wanted to remind you that DVD later this month, Treasure Island with me is Long John Silver, Emery Hardy's. So, now, is there any other subjects you want to discuss, Bill?
I'm the Statue of Liberty here. What do you think?
I think you're let all those people come to me. Wasn't that what the Statue of Liberty said? Bring out your poor and something or other. But
what do you think of photography in Sydney? We have this DVD in the Australian Telegraph, the Daily Telegraph, and the photography of Sydney always came back to that crustacean on the harbour all the time with that bridge again, and then you come to something interesting, and then comes back the crustacean. And what is it with this opera house? I mean, it's not as if it's a symbol of liberty or justice.
No, I don't think it's meant to be, Bill.
What is it? It just creeps into every single photograph.
Not everything has to mean something, Bill. It's just a venue. People go to see plays there. I mean, operas. That's why it's called an opera house.
But unless there's crustaceans in the background, they don't believe that you're in Sydney. You got to have the damn crustacean in the background.
Yeah, that is true. And I mean, I had some bad reactions to crustacean once. I can't eat shellfish or prawns or any of that shit. And but no, you do have to have the wallabies, the kangaroos, and the opera house and Ayers Rock, and all that type of shit. So, you know, you really can't make a movie without it, can you, these days? And, you know, like many of my associates, I come down under to, you know, make movies all the time.
What do you think of Brian Brown's movie, like Two Hands Clapping? Now, that's a little different to most of them, don't you think?
Well, Brian Brown, you know, he's a pretty iconic sort of figure. You know, we do know him in the States, and he made those FX movies, and Town Like, what was it? Town Like... Malice, yes, that's it. I thought it was like Quiche Lorraine or something. But anyway, look, you know, we like Brian, and that Two Hands movie, that was a damn rip snort. I wish I'd had that role that he had in that movie.
So do I, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he was good. He was damn good.
I think I should have been the main part myself.
Yeah, I mean, you look like Heath Ledger, boy. You sure do.
Yep, I could have played that part in Brokeback Mountain as well. I mean, I think I could have been rounding up them sheep and riding them horses and, you know, the stud that I am.
Yeah, Bill, and I could have played the Terminator. I think you're getting on the glue a bit here.
Speaking of which,
is it time for a glue break?
God bless you. I can smell you. There is a God.
Well, I think
let's go to the smell of something good.